Right, hello, hopefully you can see and hear me. Oh, there's a Halloween event, let's have a look. Enter any location featuring a pumpkin sticker on any difficulty. Find a recipe ingredients note found in the pumpkin's mouth. Retreat to the truck and leave. Once you know full recipe, head Maple Lodge campsite and add the ingredients in the cauldron. We'll see if we can do that. Alright, Ranger. So I can do it on an easy map, just like Tanglewood Drive. And then I go to Maple Lodge campsite. And I know the forest speeds, does that mean I have to get multiple ones? Yeah, so they've changed some new stuff on them. Cool for this. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, Raging Ryan. Alright, cheers, Davey. Yeah, so annoyingly, I managed to get flu last week, even though I had my flu jab this year. So I got it around Thursday, and I felt absolutely terrible up until today. Like, I'm still getting, like headaches during the day, quite, intense ones, and still feel a bit shivery, but it's at least gotten to the point now, where I've got an appetite and I can swallow food properly again. Because my throat was so sore for a couple of days that I literally couldn't eat a load of food. Liquids were fine, but anything that was slightly spicy, slightly acidic, whatever, would make me just want to keep coughing. But yeah, cheers, Ranger, glad you enjoyed the video. So yeah, with the Halloween video, I'm going to have to probably just try and get it filmed tomorrow. Like, I wanted to obviously film it in advance of Halloween, and I've had that annoying thing that, one thing I've had flu, and one of the props I wanted for it is still stuck in the post. As in, like it's partway through Royal Mail. So even though it should have come like last week by about Thursday or Friday, it's not arrived. So it might be I kind of don't do a proper Halloween special on Halloween and then have to film one a couple of days afterwards. In regards to that, just because, like I said, I've just been really unlucky with getting ill at the wrong time, and one of the things that I've got coming in the post hasn't come. Let's have a look around this place before we do anything else, since they've got all the Halloween stuff on. That looks a bit like the skeleton I've got behind me, except for that one's got a pumpkin head and mine's got a gas mask on. Good Big Mac. That's good. So, oh, it just makes a spooky noise now when you look at the ghost. Okay. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm coming out of the worst bit of the flu now. At least I didn't have it on my birthday, but I obviously got it only a day or two after my birthday. I can't pick up a pumpkin head. Oh, and there's some weird ghost thing at that window, look. Yeah, happy Halloween for tomorrow, everybody. Like I said, annoyingly, because I've had flu, I don't know if the video is going to turn up as I wanted it on Halloween that I'm going to do for tomorrow. But I'll just do what I can, and then I might have to, do a better video a couple of days later. Because, like I said, there was also an annoying thing where something I wanted for my skeleton has been stuck in the post for ages. So whether or not that's not going to turn up and then I get a refund, or it's just going to turn up late when it's kind of defeated the point, I don't know, but typical. Right, we don't need challenge mode, no evidence. Yeah, we'll keep this mode on, but like I said, I'll actually do just the other ones. Unless I have to do absolutely every one of these things with the pumpkin on. We'll find out. Anyway, let's do Tanglewood Drive and see if we can find the oh, happy birthday for then, Big Mac. Right, annoyingly I can't read all the comments properly because of the fact that YouTube's still putting that little heart note thing over like a load of the comments, so I probably can see a comment better when it scrolls up a little bit. How did I get ill? Because literally everybody I've spoken to recently has some sort of cold or flu. So I think it's just been one of those really annoying things where, you know, it was pretty hard to avoid. Because, you know, like literally everybody was ill, if that makes sense. Power off by default. Yeah. Right, let's switch the power on and find this pumpkin. Oh, hello. Little zombie kid thing. So yeah, in this mode we're just looking for the pumpkin for the Halloween thing. No, nothing I ate or whatever. Like I said, it's flu. So it's something you obviously just catch. It's obviously in winter you're more likely to get flu. But oh, so there's the pumpkin. Okay, so we get its thing. Okay, and then we go. That's all it said I actually had to do, wasn't it? So I think it said I can do these on easy, so I might as well actually do them on easy if I'm just doing this now. But yeah, not food poisoning or anything like that. Literally just everybody I know at the moment is ill with something. Right, okay, let's change that from challenge mode, because we're not actually doing the challenge mode, to just amateur, so we're least likely to die. Okay, so what does it say now? Oh, I see, so yeah, I do each one of these, and I just literally have to find a pumpkin. Right. Well, if I do them on easy, at least I don't have to search everywhere for the power box as well. I can just literally go around with the flashlight and night vision goggles or whatever. I've done one of the M85, haven't I? So if I ever see an M74 for sale at a decent price, then yes. So we're looking for a pumpkin. But yeah, the Romanian M85 was very good. It might be easier just to use the flashlight to look for the pumpkin if it gives off a bright, like orange glow like it did before. Alright, I don't think the pumpkin's downstairs anyway. Let's check the basement. Well, the problem is with a flu jab is that they have to basically get it right that the type of flu jab or flu strains in the vaccine that year are the type that actually materialise, if that makes sense. So what's probably happened is when I had the flu jab, they just got the strain wrong. So, you know, you just have a jab that ends up doing nothing because the type of flu you catch isn't the one that the jab was for. Oh, might as well pick up the bone while we're here. But yeah, that's the problem. With some vaccines, they're like 100% effective, or very close to it. No, the flu jab didn't make me ill. I had the flu jab, like, probably in August or sometime. It's just that, obviously, the flu jab didn't work because I still got the flu. But it's that sort of thing that, you know, oh, that's the pumpkin there by the look of it. Okay, so we've got pumpkin from this map. Oh, it depends. It's like personal opinion, really. Like, I prefer the M9A1 because it's just got a big filter on the side that you can take off and swap out easily. But the M17, like, some people like it because it's quite symmetrical and it doesn't catch on stuff as much if you're, like, in a confined space. Phasmophobia, it's the title of the stream, Joshua. Right, see you, Big Mac. Right, okay, so we've done 2 of the maps now. Ridgeview Court. Yeah, especially ones like the Finnish M61, which have all, like, you know, they're just built way better than the original American M9s as well. Oh, it's put all my equipment on this time. I better not die then. Alright, actually I'm just going to get the camera from in here, seeing as it's put all my equipment on. I might as well do the thing that, as I'm going around, if I see things worth taking photos of, just get some photos. So again, we're looking for a pumpkin. Because the Halloween event, for some reason, has nothing to do with the normal ghosts. It's a pumpkin hunt. Is that the pumpkin there? Yeah, there we go. Right, that was a very easy pumpkin. I wonder if the pumpkin counts towards anything as a photo. Right, that was a fast one. Yeah, like I said, the M61 out of all of the copies I've seen of the M9s are good. I like the Serbian M2 as well, because that's, you know, like a smaller 40mm version of the M9. So we're 3 down, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Yeah, yeah, Samhain, or Samhain, however it's pronounced. What's on what picture, Shabby? Yeah, I think there's a reason that cheek filter masks have ended up being a bit like the, what's it, the, like the GSR and like the M50, where it was like they went with kind of the cheek filter idea, but they then you know, made it like they were external cheek filters. Right, I assume that what looked like light there isn't anything to do with pumpkin, actually. It's just a bit of actual light. Okay. Yeah, the M50 is good. I prefer the C50 just because it's standard 40mm, but oh, the house didn't quite load in time. Yeah, well, the pumpkin didn't count anyway, because I suppose this Halloween event is literally just about pumpkins and not the, you know, anything to do with the ghost stuff, which is why I'm not even bothering to ghost hunt as I'm going around. I just want to get all the pumpkins and do this Halloween event. But yeah, I won't be streaming more than an hour anyway, because I said at the moment my throat is still not really sore now, but, you know, talking still, like, dries it out and everything. But yeah, compared to how sore it was on one day where I literally couldn't eat anything solid, because it felt like, you know, I put acid down my throat or something, it's a lot better than that now. It's weird that the M50 is hard to find in the US, seeing as it's literally a US mask. I mean, I know it's one that they might try and prevent being surplused easily, but... Well, there's the bone. Did I get the camera here? Yes, I can do that. It looks like pumpkin isn't on the ground floor. There's a summoning circle there as well. Get a picture of that. Yeah, that's the weird thing, Mike, with some of these things. Where sometimes, yeah, the country that something is actually in is sometimes they're harder to get. Because in some countries it's actually like illegal for civilians to buy gas masks or like military products and things. And sometimes those same governments export them to like surplus stores in other countries. You just can't get them, you know, if you actually live in the country itself, which I always find is a really weird rule. Right, we have not seen a pumpkin yet. Well, I thought I checked most of the rooms, so I'm going to have to double look through them again in a minute. I'm going to check downstairs again then, I guess. Yeah, I mean, there's some dog breeds you don't see very often in certain countries that, you know, are really popular in other countries. Is there a left side of the house I didn't check properly? Because I've opened the doors, so... I bet the pumpkin was somewhere really obvious, so I've not found it yet. Let me check all around the outside of the house, just in case it's actually outside this house. Shabby, because certain governments don't like their own people having gas masks in case the government wants to tear gas people. Oh, it is literally outside. Okay. Unless that's not the same pumpkin. No, it's not, because it doesn't have a note in its mouth. Right. Oh, there it is, in the pumpkin patch hidden. Right, so it wasn't in the house at all. Okay. Yeah, the only problem with asking police officers about stuff is if it's, like, if the worst case scenario is you get, like, one of those entrapment-style police officers that, like, try and get you to say something so that you can get you in trouble for it. But, like, not as bad as that, but what sometimes happens to people is when you get, Like, you know, where the policeman might not know the law properly and they might give you advice, and then if you followed that advice, you might actually, you know, get in more trouble, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm generally not a fan of any of the pit bull style dogs, just because of, you know, again, I know it's part down to breed and part down to like how the owners train and look after them. But I really don't like, yeah, the idea of, you know, dogs that are more prone to mauling people and animals. Right, okay, so that's another pumpkin found, so now we need to do Willow Street. Yeah, exactly, Mike. What about airsoft in your country, or like blank firers? Any idea on the laws with those? Because again, in some countries you get weird things where like one thing's illegal, but something really similar is completely legal. And if you can get an airsoft gun that is like the proper looking thing, the decent build quality ones, they are actually pretty good as a movie prop type thing. Because that like G36 I've got actually weighs more than some of my DAP guns in terms of, you know, it's actually got solid good weight to it, you know, and it's all like good quality metal and like proper polycarbonate or wherever like the gun polymer parts are. Yeah, so at least with that one, the airsoft thing sounds quite practical way of doing it if you can't get a DAT gun, because there's pretty much an airsoft copy of nearly every gun ever made. The funny one is there's a couple of guns that like even people in America or whatever, if they wanted to spend thousands, you know, like can't get, but there are airsoft companies that make them. Like a good example of that is I can't remember the number of it off the top of my head, but there's a Japanese rifle called like the Type something or other, which is like their equivalent of a FAL or an M14 or a G3. It's not any of those guns, but you know, it's their battle rifle of a similar kind of design. And they're ones that, like, you can literally not even find videos of people shooting it on YouTube. But I found videos of people with airsoft ones, so there you go. And I think when they did the Man in the High Castle, and the Japanese soldiers have those rifles, they all literally have the airsoft copy as well. Yeah, the really annoying thing we get in the UK as well is where there's stuff where they like propose changing a law on something, but then like you're never sure if it's changed or not. Like, you know, like if you want to get something like a blank gun or whatever, and they say the laws are changing on it, and then you think, oh, do I get it or do I not get it? Because, you know, I don't want to buy something and then it be like illegal down the line, and then you know, like that sort of crap, where the government keeps proposing changing laws on things, just never actually does it. I mean, I don't want any of the laws to get worse over here, but my point was that, you know, it's really annoying when they keep literally doing the thing of, oh, we're probably going to change the law on this, and then, like, that's the last you hear of it. Oh yeah, Kinder Eggs as well. Isn't that because of some weird rule where something that, like, food can't have inedible parts or something? There's an American rule for that. So I heard that there's a weird Kinder Egg thing in America where they do the Kinder Egg and right next to it, in like a separate part of the packet, there's the toy bit. Right, where's this pumpkin hiding? So you reckon it was Type 59? Yeah, there's Type... Well, there's loads of Japanese guns. Type 100, like the Nambu and all the World War II ones I'm more familiar with. But yeah, like there's like also like they have a 5.56 rifle, don't they, as well? Oh, was the pumpkin outside all the time? Oh yeah, it was, right. Light in the dark, X1. What? I don't get what this card does. Because every time I did it before, it didn't count that as the, you know, I didn't get a... Oh, do I have to light the card in the dark? Because that's what it's saying. I'm not quite sure. Let's take it into the house and then try it. Oh well, let's take this and see if it counts. Cheers, Rajiv. I've had flu. Luckily, it didn't come down with symptoms on my birthday, but a day or two after my birthday, I felt like absolute shit for, you know, and it's like I've still got a bit of a sore throat now, but I'm not as bad as I was. ALAG, is that what the Australian version of the light anti-gas respirator? If you put a different 60mm filter on it, other than the, you know, old asbestos one, it should work fine if it's still airtight. Right, did that count? Yeah, it did, good. Right, not many to go. So we've got Bleasdale Farmhouse, Prison. Prison will take ages. Camp Woodwind should be really quick, because Camp Woodwind is a very small map. Right, ready yet? Start. Yeah, it's like certain American cereals, like, you rarely find over here. Although, like, in UK, I don't think they're so much illegal, as they don't think there's a big market for them. So you get that sort of weird thing where there's companies that actually import them. You know, like, so sometimes they, in, like, foreign food sections in shops, you get American cereals. And they've got, like, 50 or 60 weird chemicals in them. Like, all different... Some of them aren't that high in calories, that's the weird thing. Right, I'm going to check outside this farmhouse before I go in. Because I don't want to search all the way around the farmhouse again, only to find the pumpkin was hidden outside somewhere. Spooky scarecrow. Take a picture of him. See, I reckon it might be that there's like, if you find those, it's like it could be that one, but it's like each time you play level, it might spawn on a different one. Anyway, let's check all around the outside before I bother looking around the house for the pumpkin. So yeah, the Halloween event on this seems to be, on every map you need to find a note hidden in a pumpkin. That they, you know, like, spawn in random places on the map. I guess it's random, like I was saying. And once you find the note, you can leave. You don't have to, like, ID the ghost or anything. Yeah, that's good, yeah. CM7M, is that the one that Myra sells for silly amounts of money? But it's, yeah, if you just get a decent army surplus one, yeah. Because I've got one of the Czech masks that, like, you know, you have that problem with, where if people are advertising it as, like, the Myra mask, it's diploma for the winner of 4th regional food competition. Pumpkin soup. Oh, okay. Guaranteed award, Mayor's handshake. Get the shit award. Now then. Oh, wow, Andrick. Yeah, like I said, there are some foreign foods I really like that are just hard to get over here. But it's like one of the ones I like, but I wouldn't eat them at the moment with my sore throat. But thankfully you can actually buy them on, like, UK Amazon and other shops now. There's different companies have different brand names for them, but they're like cheese puffs, but instead of, like, cheese flavouring things, they are like peanut butter flavoured. They're actually really high in protein as well for what they are, because it's literally peanut butter crisp sort of thing. but apparently they're really popular in like various parts of Europe and Israel. But like, so before I've only had them when I was in like other countries, and you could buy them in the supermarkets. But yeah, I managed to actually find them on Amazon now, and like I said, I think other shops do them too. They're like not brilliantly priced, you know. It's not like the price they'd be in Lidl in Germany or something. But they're still, you know, for what they are. If you enjoy them, they're, you know, like £2 a bag or whatever it is. But they are quite big bags, and not like a 25-gram crisp bag. They're like, you know, 100-gram bags or whatever it is. Alright, pumpkin's probably going to be in the attic then. Unless this one is really well hidden somewhere. And I've just walked past it every time. Oh no, it is in the attic, look. Jar of Mind, X1. Okay. So yeah, some of these cards actually have a thing on them. Maybe it's like some of them are false positives that don't count for anything. And you need to actually get all the ones that, I guess Jar of Mind sanity meds, and maybe it's, yeah, maybe it's like you need to throw a torch and some sanity meds into the cauldron or whatever. And all the other ones have just been like false positives where you don't get a card of an ingredient on it. Right, okay. I'm going to leave Prison for after I've done Camp Woodwind, because Camp Woodwind should actually be pretty quick. Because Camp Woodwind is like one of the smallest maps in the game, and it's only annoying sometimes for ghost hunting, because of the fact that, you know, like it's outside, so it makes finding specific evidence fairly difficult. Bit of pumpkin on this map. Is that it there, literally by the gate? Yep, okay. We've already found it. Eye of Bear X2. Now, I don't know how I'd get an Eye of a Bear. But okay, that was very quick. Unless all the others I didn't pick up, like, and like, didn't see the ingredient because I was actually, what was it? You know, like, what's the word for it? I had something in my hand, like a torch or whatever. Let me just check, are these all going in the cabinets? Or not? No. Okay. Yeah, as you see, I haven't found any ghost types today because I've just literally been doing this Halloween thing. Right, we'll do Prison and we'll do Maple Lodge Campsite. So Prison is a huge map, I never normally play it. Because yeah, it's just one of those maps that's too big to kind of be enjoyable. Is it Microsoft doing that, or is it literally like your phone app? Alright, okay, I suppose I'll grab my camera as well. So yeah, look, the Prison is a pretty damn big map. So you've got like 2 courtyard bits and whatever. I just hope the pumpkin's easy to find on this map, because I don't fancy just wandering around this map for ages looking for a pumpkin. So yeah, first, because otherwise it'll be really annoying, let me just check the car park area. Because I don't want it to do another one of actually the pumpkin was outside the map. And those I can't go for, okay, so you need to go into the main prison bit first. Right. Is there actually light switches in this building? Yeah, but they're not very bright. So I'm going to try and sweep the main like admin block or whatever it is first for the pumpkin. Then just try and remember where I've been. What's Mark 1? So the answer is probably not. What do you mean Mortal Kombat 1? And if so, do you mean one of the remakes of it or the original? Yeah, it's very strange. I don't know why your emoji thing does that. But I have used apps before where certain, like, yeah, text, if put together, actually makes an emoji rather than a... Let's check if there's a pumpkin in the shitter. No, okay. No, unless if it's a like not too recent a remake, that might be one I've had before for free on like PS Store or something like that. Because that actually rings a bell, the remake for Mortal Kombat. Oh, the light's glitched in that area. Okay. But no pumpkins yet. Right, guess we're going to have to start looking through all the prison cells now. Oh, is that an orange light up there? Oh, it's just a camera. Damn it, I thought that might have been my thing. There's a bar of soap in here. In the prison showers, which is very frightening. No, I've got on pre-order the RoboCop game that comes out in literally a couple of days. I think it's Thursday, and I'm also going to get the Stronghold remaster when that comes out the week after. Right. I don't want to bother opening every single cell to look for the pumpkin, so I'm hoping I can just do this. Let's try the other side. I'd be really pissed off if it turns out the pumpkin I miss it because it's in like a little cupboard somewhere. You actually have to physically open to check for it. This room isn't actually that dark. Yeah, it's made by the same devs that made Terminator Resistance, and Terminator Resistance is actually really good for like not a AAA game. Again, annoyingly, I didn't get a chance to play the demo because I downloaded the demo, but I didn't realise it was one of those demos that you could only play for like a certain period of time before the demo like became unplayable again. But anyway, like I didn't need much convincing to get that RoboCop game because the developer, like, other than I think they made an awful Rambo game years ago, like since Terminator Resistance came out, they've actually been really good at making games. Right, no pumpkins up here. Might be easier to see this actually in my torch off if there's a pumpkin on this floor. No, doesn't look like any pumpkins in this main cell block. So now I'm going to have to check the other cell block. Let's check this outside courtyard first. So I just need to check you can't go down those areas. Oh, so there's like a big netball court area as well, isn't it? Okay. Isn't Murphy RoboCop though, the Peter Weller character? I know who you mean. She's like his assistant, the one that doesn't get killed when he gets killed and he gets turned into RoboCop. Spoilers. But because it's Alex Murphy, isn't it? Who is RoboCop? But I know who you mean. I just can't place her actual name in the film. Oh, this one's even brighter. Okay. Oh, how about that? Let's check upstairs first. This map is annoyingly big. I just want to find the pumpkin. Because my throat is getting more and more sore again now. So I don't have time to, like, you know, finish this map without the pumpkin, restart it or whatever, and then try again. So if I can't find a pumpkin on this map, I'm just going to have to do the other camp site map, and then, you know, you won't see what the thing was. Yeah, this map is annoying for the pumpkin hunt, like I knew it would be. It's just too big. So we've definitely checked A block and B block. I was wondering if there's anywhere in like the actual admin building we've not checked properly. Oh, we found the skull at least. Get a cheeky picture of that. And this has been the man that dropped the soap. Yeah, the fog in this game can be really annoying if you end up getting the fog on there, just because of how much it's... Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I swear Murphy is that again a camera over there, or it's a red dot? Oh no, is that a pumpkin over there, or is that a computer monitor? Oh, I think we found our pumpkin. Central control unit. Ah, good, we found the bastard. Took long enough, didn't it? So it must have been in the little bit between the blocks. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's like where the mess hall type bit is. Right, okay, this means I should be able to. Screaming Skull X1. Yeah, so all of them must have had ingredients like this on. It's just you have to have your hands empty when you pick it up to actually see what it says. The Screaming Skull. That's a good old movie. Like a black and white one. How much sanity did I lose? Oh, only 20% on all that time. I'm saying I never play this map because it's even the surname Gacy. I swear now they do the thing of like lots of the surnames and it's the serial killer surnames, and then it just depends on the dice roll if you get like John Gacy or something. We got to play a medium map at least. That's considered a medium, not a large map. Manchi, right, okay, let's finish this clown show. Maple Lodge campsite, so I need to find the last pumpkin. Then I need to find where the witch's cauldron is and make my that's not good, Roger. Like I said, I've had a shitty time where like I said, I got flu just after my birthday, despite having a flu jab. Oh, they've changed that to a daylight like aerial map, which makes more sense when you're trying to look for stuff. Like, thankfully I'm over the worst of the flu now, but it's just been really annoying where I've wanted to, you know, like get videos filmed and then, you know, I've just been ill. Right, I guess the green smoke is where the cauldron is, so that's going to at least be easy to find. But that's not the pumpkin I want. Oh, they've done this map out. Oh, that's good. This map looks way better than it used to be. Because it used to just basically be a big open kind of like field bit of all the tents, and there wasn't any like dividing bits, if that makes sense. So now they've actually made it look like there's an actual like exterior fence and stuff like that. It's a Friday the 13th Easter egg still here. Let's have a look. Yeah, the problem is, Rajiv, I have a weak immune system because I've got ulcerative colitis. Yeah, it's still the Friday the 13th Easter egg. But yeah, so it's the annoying thing where like, oh, there's some skeletons on the chair because it's Halloween. They look like my skeleton that I've got standing right behind me. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and get the Halloween special video filmed tomorrow and then get it uploaded in the same day. And that's me also hoping like the weather's alright for it or whatever. But I'm going to try and get it filmed regardless. But you know, it's going to be one of those ones where it's just going to be annoying. Because I wanted to get it filmed on like, say maybe Thursday or Friday last week. You know, at some point during the proper daylight. a bit of a glow over there, but that might be the van. But anyway, let's... So this is much better than the prison map. It's actually got a bit going on. Now, I was actually hoping they'd put a door there, but they haven't. Like, you know, so you can shortcut between two parts of the map, but not the end of the world. Oh, they have kind of done it on the other side of the fence. Oh, I found a ghost tent anyway, but I'm not actually going to be looking for the ghosts, so it's a bit pointless. There's a big totem pole here now. Oh, this didn't used to be there. Reception. Blood. Oh yeah, so that's Easter eggs. I think Point Hope Lighthouse is one of the upcoming maps. So again, that's more clues to the fact there's going to be a lighthouse map coming, I guess. Okay, let's go this way now. Oh, is that the pumpkin right by the cauldron? Oh, and he's got his little voodoo doll friend next to him. Right, okay. Loves Blossom. Okay, now do I just interact with the cauldron? How do I do this? Unless I need to leave the map and then come back for it to work. Let's try that. Right. Let's see now if I can actually get the thing done. Let's go back and do it. Oh, I got a spirit by accident just because I didn't change it and it ended up being a spirit. That's quite funny. So I also got to discover the ghost type. Well, that was very easy XP. Right, okay, now. Now that's ticked off, can I just go back and do the cauldron? Will that work now? At least that's easy to find. It's not like you're looking around the whole map for it. But I did, Rajiv, submit a story for Weapon Collector's Halloween one. And it's not actually one of mine this time, because I've basically told all my spooky stories I know. So it's one I've been told by a friend, but I don't think he'll mind me sharing it. But it's quite good for like the Halloween type stuff. So, yeah, thought I'd send him that. And then, like I said, I wouldn't mind doing a stream tomorrow, but annoyingly I think one of the things I ordered to put in the background is still not arrived, you know, so it's probably not going to arrive in time for Halloween. So how do I do this bit then, considering I've got all the cards that tell me the recipe. So yeah, it gives you the same thing each time, and obviously you can't take the cards between the maps, so it's not that. Oh. That didn't look good. It might be I'll have to look up a guide that just tells me all the items I need, and then it might just be like everything out of the van or something, because it's going to have to be stuff you can pick up on this map. But oh well, so that's a bit of a disappointing end to this stream. I'm not sure. It's like, can you pick these flowers and things like that? No. Yeah, I'd assume it'd somehow be done. Like, you wouldn't actually need to find... Oh, there's Slender Man over there, look. But yeah, right. Let's go and see if it counted. Probably didn't, but what I'll do is, like I said, after the stream, if I have to look up all the ingredients, I won't do it via the cards, because I've ticked them all off anyway, finding them, but I didn't, you know, remember to even look at all of them, and some of them I think probably have cryptic names. Right. So has that counted it? No. Right, so yeah, what I'm going to have to do, and I won't do that now on the stream, is I'm going to have to look up what items I actually need to get on the map, and then chuck them all in the cauldron. So yeah, hopefully, if my item that's got stuck in the post that I wanted for Halloween comes tomorrow, I can have it in a Halloween stream. If not, yeah, that's just going to mess that up. But it was due to be delivered like last Thursday, and according to Royal Mail tracking, it's just like sluggishly moving through, you know, the postal system. As in, like, when it gets to our postman, it's normally really good at being delivered, but it's like, you know, where it's taking sometimes 2 or 3 days to move from one depot to another kind of issue. Right, have a good day, everybody, and like I said, I'm going to try and film a pumpkin smashing video tomorrow anyway, for Halloween. But at the moment, like I said, I've not been feeling great, so there's not been much content. Let's see you all.